14 now is one of the boss ones, so might well be using the Aston again. This one is a cup at Le Mans. Difficulty again is easy. I'm going to put some upgrades on because they're now finished. Right, so started with the big gold upgrades. Right, so this is where it's going to start obviously getting expensive. Body, that's going to be a gold, isn't it? Some of these tiers aren't too steep though, so it's not going to be disastrous. Right, that's them all ready to kick in. Oh, this is 2 laps. I'm going to have to pause that. No, I should be alright actually. Get all them assisty things off actually. Get back to normal. I only wanted just to try it quickly on a speed snap thing. I might actually put this into chase view. Let's let that lot get going. Let them go and all smash each other up. Be interesting to see what sort of speed this hits down the Moleston Straight. Still managed to hit one. Oh, come on, how slow is that thing? Well, we'll have to try it on a second lap because that's going to give me no clue. I don't actually mind this dark green. Right, so probably could have broken a bit later than I did. The fact that it said it was easy and I'm now on my, well, the first round of upgrades have kicked in anyway, I'm presuming I can just drive around it and it'll be easy, but and I didn't use the auto engineer, so I've not even given any thought to use, but I've made a mistake there and I should have used him. I was even toying with the idea of pausing it now and retrying him and using him. Doesn't really matter because I mean I'm not going to get it all done today anyway. So this is going to mean there's going to be not many people in the, or many teams in the race teams event if it does still start tonight, because there's not many people who are going to do all of the goals for this car in time for that race team event. I would doubt. There's going to be some people in it, but there's certainly not going to be the teams that are normally in it. Obviously all the hackers are going to be turning up, as they always do, because they'll just go ahead and skip every goal and get the thing fully upgraded, and it'll all be tickety boo for them lot tonight. There's a few people in my teams that will spend all of today, well in fact all of, you know, as soon as this thing was open, they'd have got all of the goals completed today and they'll be ready tonight. But you know, they will spend all day, probably whatever, however long it takes, 10-20 hours, whatever is needed to get it ready. I didn't really get as much chance with time wise to do it. Also I can't pedal as much as them boys can anyway. I've not got that same drive and mentality that some of them have. I'm alright if it comes to speed and that sort of thing. I can compete with them on that, but I can't compete with them with driving many hours. Right, third, I don't know how far ahead the other two are. So this is what I was saying about the map. That map up there on other car racing games, you have a full map of the track with little dots and you can see where the other cars are. This one doesn't give you that. Well, what we're getting, kilometres per hour don't really mean a lot to me anyway, but this is not quite as fast as the first one, so we're getting 333, nearly 340, so that first part of the Molson Straight might have been maybe 350, which still doesn't register anything to me anyway. Right, where's the one in first? Hopefully he hasn't gone too far ahead. Because I did let them all get a long way ahead at the beginning. If that's him up there, then that should be alright. Girard flying his French flag. This Magnus, sorry, he's got to be a Dane or a Swede, I would think. Or even Danish. Definitely a Nordic from somewhere. Dane, Swede, Norwegian. One of them. Right, now that letting all the other cars go actually made this a bit harder really than what it should have been. It's nice to actually get out in the thing and have a bit of a proper race in it. It's the first proper race really we've had. See how long it takes to service the car, because I'm going to need it after that. A lot of these goals might be doable in the red, but I'm just going to wait for it. Right, so that's worth about 40,000 racing dollars, so pretty good. You could obviously after this then just do retry maybe. I wonder if there's a retry button. I'm not going to, but I'm just thinking of people that might need racing dollars. Doesn't look like it. Right, so bank points quite a bit there. You've increased your Gauntlet rank. A new roster of faster, more powerful cars is now available. So that sounds like you can now put the little Nissan and the BMW probably in service then. Right, so lap times, they're not really going to be relevant anyway because you can obviously go faster if you need to. Continue. Right, it's just into the red, so I'm going to service that and then upload some of these videos I think. You can skip the 9 goals if you want. No, thank you very much. I'll wait. Right, so next lot of upgrades. Some are 5-6 hours, some are 12 hours. And that one's all finished.